Hello everybody, this is BScout100 and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. In the previous episode, we had continued on with Noel's story, heading towards the canonical ending. We ran into some mysterious figures, which are unexplained right now, and we also met up with Jubei, who asked us to go after Jin Kisaragi. On our way to try to find him, we ran into Tager, who was also after us. So something big is going on here. Everybody is after Noel. Of course, we know what's going on, but she doesn't. So for the sake of the story purposes, we don't know what's going on. In this episode, we're going to continue on and see how far we get. So if you'd like what you see, leave a like down below. Comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. And click that bell if you click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Let's get started.
Wow, I finally made it. All of this walking was really starting to get to me. But this place is so pretty. I think I'll take a quick break here. Who's there?
Lieutenant Noel Vermillion, I presume.
That uniform!
I am part of Zero Squadron, one of the Novus Orbis Librarium's Wings of Justice.
The Zero Squadron? What are you doing here?
Surely you have seen the orders that directed you to return to base?
Yes.
I am willing to overlook your previous disobedience if you fulfill those orders immediately, Ministerial Secretary Lieutenant Noel Vermillion, 4th Thaumaturgist Squadron.
Actually, I can't return. Not until I locate Major Kisaragi.
A sudden breeze stirs up, slightly shifting the hood of the figure standing before Noel. The person silently removes the hood, revealing the face of an attractive and familiar woman.
Noel.
No, Tsubaki? Is that really you, Tsubaki?
Yes, Noel. It's me. I'll find Jin for you, so please, Noel. Obey your orders and return to base. Please.
I'm sorry, Tsubaki, but I need to talk to him myself.
Please, Noel. You have to listen to me. Otherwise, I have to...
Tsubaki?
I'll have to kill you.
Tsubaki! No, you can't be serious.
I would never lie about something like this.
It doesn't matter, Tsubaki. I'm sorry. I made a promise that no matter what happened, I can't return just yet. Right now, Major Kisaragi is in a very dangerous state. Please let me go, Tsubaki.
Noel, you leave me no choice. This is your final warning. I have inherited your responsibilities in regard to the pursuit of Major Jin Kisaragi. Lieutenant Noel Vermillion, you must obey your orders and return to headquarters immediately. Should you choose to disobey this direct order, I am bound by the will of the Imperator to judge and punish you as a traitor to the Novus Orbis Librarium.
Tsubaki! Wait! Tsubaki!
Resist, and your punishment shall be death!
Well, unfortunately, from what we found out last time, the punishment is death one way or the other. So we must resist.
Level 1. Action!
Hi! Yeah! Huh? Say! Yeah! I can still do this! Hi! Assault through! Noel! It's too late! Huh? Please don't resist! Noel!
Counter!
Not this time! Take one!
Counter!
Stop! Sir! Assault through!
Counter!
Object battle! Tsubaki, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep my judgments to myself about this one. The reason I was quiet was because it is new music that we've never heard before, and a new character that we've never encountered before. So
I knew this would happen. But there are some things no one can avoid.
Tsubaki, you were holding back, weren't you?
No, I've always been serious. Always. It hasn't done me much good, though. I still lost. It's strange, though. I don't feel sad or disappointed. I guess I've always felt that way. I never could beat you, Noel.
Tsubaki? Why would you think something like that?
That's a secret.
Tsubaki.
Go, Noel. I'll be fine.
Okay, Tsubaki. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Noel, do you really believe in what you're doing?
Yes.
So do I. I understand why you have to do this.
Okay, Tsubaki. And thanks. I'm going to go now.
Wait! Before you go, can I see your face, Noel? Just one more time.
Sure. Of course, but...
even as she spoke, Noel moved closer to Tsubaki.
Thank you.
Those words, Tsubaki reached out and gently touched Noel's face with her fingers. Tsubaki's delicate and slightly cold fingers felt somehow comforting, and awakened within Noel feelings of nostalgia. And with that, both their eyes became heavy with sleep.
That was the same time as Carl. Tsubaki's memories? Captain Hazama? Memories. An assassination? No. Tsubaki! The captain ordered Major Kisaragi and me to be killed? There's no way the intel department couldn't know that we were friends. And yet they gave you this order knowing you had to accept it.
Noel?
Sorry. I was, spacing out.
And to think that we were fighting just a few minutes ago. How strange. I suppose there are some things about you that never change, Noel.
You think so? Anyway, what's gotten into you? Wanting to see my face all of a sudden?
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Thank you, Noel.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Tsubaki. I'm leaving now.
Goodbye. I'm okay. I can still see. I can still use it.
Interesting. Huh. I suppose we're gonna have to find out what's going on with Tsubaki later. Noelle reported to the NOL branch, not in response to her orders, but for reasons that are entirely her own.
I need to stop him before Major Kisaragi... Tsubaki is... I need to stop... Captain Hazama. Captain Hazama's probably waiting on the top floor. It's just a hunch. No, it's more than that. I almost feel like I know he's there.
You saw me. No, let's say you observed me.
I will never forgive you. Ever!
Yeah, well, he gets that a lot, and unfortunately that doesn't change much.
Captain Hazama!
Oh? Lieutenant Vermillion. You're the first person to show up. Congratulations.
I will never forgive you. Not ever!
My goodness, what's this? You certainly look awfully scary. Like you're ready to kill someone.
What did you do to Tsubaki?
Ah, you observed that, huh? Yes. Yes, you have. Has anyone ever told you that you have the most stunning eyes?
I asked you what you did to Tsubaki!
Oh, right. What did you say her name was again? Tsubaki, right? I think I vaguely remember her. You'll have to forgive me. I mean, would you expect a carpenter to remember every tool he's ever used?
Captain Hazama. No. Yuki Terumi. I will never forgive you. I will make you pay for what you've done.
So, you can see me, can you? Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is simply delightful. And all this hate you've got for me. Delicious. I like it. I love it. I guess that first Lieutenant Garbage turned out to be useful after all. Remind me to recommend her for a posthumous promotion.
Shut up!
Yes! Yes! You've got it! Strike me down with all of your hatred! You've got it! Let's see some more! I believe in you!
Hate. Hatred, malice, despise. Bulwark!
Yikes! Well, aren't you a scary little girl? Perfect. How about we take you out for a little test run?
Oh god, I love Terumi's design, especially the aura around him. That's got to be my favorite pose of him. It's fantastic. Anyway, let's do this.
I'm going to obliterate you!
Let's do this.
Novelo Clandestine. Level 1.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, shut up, you. The icon isn't on the tablet, and I'm not sure, but for some reason I have a feeling that the icon was there when Ragna fought him. If that's the case, then that's a really interesting detail. It's scary.
Oh, interesting. I guess you've improved a little bit, haven't you, Noel?
I heard enough from you! How dare you give Tsubaki such an order? What exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? You'd really like to know, would you? Well, you stepped over the corpse of First Lieutenant Garbage to get this far, so I'm guessing you won't go back without at least one answer, will you?
Terumi.
Why the hell not? I'll show you what despair looks like. Make sure you take a good long look with those beautiful eyes of yours. This'll be on the test.
What's going on? Just like with Carl and Tsubaki. But these feelings, I don't know why, but I can't stop trembling. Huh? What's that? This is... No! Stop! Stop this! Somebody! Anybody! Please! Help!
Hey there, kid. Welcome back. Well, this is no good. I guess spending 100 years staring at that thing will mess you up good, huh? My congratulations.
Why?
Oh, you're really gonna ask that? Seriously? Come on! I thought that was obvious! I'm here to kill everyone!
This is something that hold on. I forgot that my microphone needs to get reset here. This is something that I meant to bring up a while ago, actually. I really like Terumi because he has no hidden motives or anything. He lays it all out on the table. He's a villain who's just like, I want to kill everybody, and if anybody asks, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell them. I'm batshit crazy. That's pretty much how it comes down to it.
Here, why don't you try and remember? Remember all the bad things those mean humans did to you.
Why?
Well, that one's easy. Because you're all creatures that are made to be loathed, hated, despised. You did see it, right? The real world, the real story. Can't you hear it? All those hideous little filth-covered monsters crying. You've gotta feel it. Every single soul on this planet wants you dead. This world's supposed to be dead. Dead. But somehow we managed to screw with it so much that it's gotten stuck. And now it just repeats itself again and again and again and again and again and again.
But why?
You really want to know? Fine. Once upon a time, mankind found the first gate. Being stupid humans, they decided they wanted to know what was on the other side. So, they created what they called boundary interface prime field devices. See, humans are such pussies that they can't survive on the other side, and their machines are just as pathetic. Of course, they failed. Over and over and over until finally, somehow, one of these test subjects made it all the way to the deepest part of the boundary. The heart of it, I guess you could say. The Azure. And when it did that, well, let's just say shit got real. This thing, they call them prime fields when they're lazy, developed emotions. One of these puppets, built for nothing but observation and research, somehow grew a soul. Of course, all the scientists thought they were goddamn geniuses, making some kind of incredible breakthrough. I mean, they were, but not the one they thought. See, when it grew a soul, this prime field also developed the power of the eye. And these scientists, they had no idea just what that meant. I mean, think about it. The eye could observe whatever it wanted, and whatever it observed was real. See? See? Anyway, before long, the scientists figured this out, and being the small, short-sighted little maggots that they were, they tried to destroy it. That didn't work so well. So, they decided to seal it back into the boundary. They threw it all the way to the bottom, down in the darkness, where there was nothing. But hey, you know this isn't the end. Anybody does. I mean, once humans got a taste of that power, the kind of power only a god should have, well, the idiots decided it would be a good idea if they could really tap into the power of the Azure. Might give them a leg up on the battlefield, you know. So, they built more prime field devices. But you see, these ones weren't just recon tools anymore. Oh no. These were balls-out weapons of mass destruction. The moment one of these babies popped out of the cauldron, the humans would just seal away its emotion, turning it into a slave. A puppet. Still paying attention? Looks kinda empty in there, to be honest. Anyway, this is where it gets interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you find tragedies interesting, the things were treated like tools. Well, no, weapons is better. Like, you know, a hand grenade or a bomb or something.
Allow me to interject here for a second here. Whew, man, when I said that this game really fills in everything, I guess I wasn't kidding. So, of course, humans are humans. Humans will always desire more power, anything to give them an advantage. And anything godlike, well, they want more of it. That's pretty much how everything goes. But the fact that Terumi is just kind of laying all this out, and thinking of what he said last time, I understand that it's clearly like well, no, it's not really clear. Like the people that we play are the protagonists, are the good guys, and Terumi's the bad guy, or whatever the case may be. But I think in this game that the line is very, very blurred. Just, considering what we just learned in this game by itself, that this world is rotating over and over and over and over again, and that Terumi and Ragna, respectively, are trying to break that cycle and kind of like destroy the order or the cycle of the world. So it's like, who's the hero here and who's not? And that might be a stupid question, but it is rhetorical. I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
Just stop it.
Man, you know, I'm actually getting tired of talking. Guess that's what happens when you make your body do stuff it's not used to, huh? So, you want to hear more? There's a lot more, you know. You want to hear it? Do you?
Yes.
No more. Please, stop.
Yes, please, Mr. Hazama? Well, if you ask so nicely, of course I'll tell you. You see, the tools, these puppets I've been telling you about, they're your real brothers and sisters. Noel! Aw, what am I saying? That's not your real name. So, Noel, what does all of that make you?
Stop it.
A black light begins to shine forth from Bulwark.
So you've been in denial this whole time? Well, yeah, of course. I guess you would be. I mean, anybody else in your situation would do the same, right? Still, this is something you're gonna have to live with, you know. You gotta learn to accept it. You gotta learn to be you.
Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
You aren't a person. You were built. You're just a tool. A puppet. A joke. Who the hell do you think you're fooling with your little act? Well, yourself maybe, but hell, can't even do that now. You're a puppet girl. Just like that sad sack of crap we all took turns pounding on a while back. And done! Damn, am I good! Wave goodbye to your limiter, Noel!
I don't want this.
Oh, one last thing about your toys. Sad little Bulwark. They were limiters designed for the sole purpose of keeping your emotions from going batshit insane, you know. Anyway, long story short, they were seriously getting to be a real nuisance.
I don't want this. This world.
Well, that doesn't matter, now that your limiter's completely gone. Oh, man. My sincerest thanks, dearest Noel. Thank you, and goodbye.
I've arrived, reborn as Kusanagi, the destroyer of all living creatures. I am death.
Listen, I just asked who was the good guy and who's the bad guy. I didn't say that Terumi still wasn't a dick. Fuck. Well, thank you, Emotions, for actually keeping in check this time. It was really weird. At the end of Ragnar's story, like, I heard all that and whatever else. Of course, now we know what actually happened. I heard all that and, like, saw Noel being used and whatever else, and usually I would get really pissed off about this stuff, but something was seriously delayed. Now, not so much. I understand that she's a machine, yada yada yada. But as far as we knew her, she was still a human being. She was still a person and a friend and a sister. You know, she was still a human. Try manipulating that whole thing just to try to get her full potential. Well, not very good. Did come as a surprise. I mean, it shouldn't have. Now that I think back on it, that bulwark was used to kind of keep her emotions in check, her limiters, much like, I don't know, Shadow's rings, for example. Same idea. To keep the power and emotions in check. That was actually kind of a cool detail. But that's where we end off here. So the question is where we go from here. No. Noel, no. Wait, whoa. Oh, I think I know what that 1% is. I'll go and clear it. It's probably going through and fighting Bang, and then, you know what? We got time. We got time. Hold on. Alright. Yeah. Don't follow. We're done.
No. I'm afraid there are some things I must take care of, so would it be okay to leave Carl in your care?
If that is the case, then I accept.
You'll be alright, right? Nonetheless, those images I saw when I touched Carl, those were Carl's. What's happening to me? I just don't understand.
Well, we do. And we're just gonna save to make sure that it's documented. And when we go back, there it is. Nice and complete. Alright, so I'm gonna have to remember that. Of course, you know, I'm not 100%ing is not necessarily my biggest concern, but with a story like this, I guess every little bit counts, but I digress. So, I was about to ask where we are going next. I think we're going to complete the trifecta there. So we're going to go through Jin's story. Now, I'm looking at the guide, and Jin's is a little bit different. So we're going to... Actually, no, it's not. We just have to go in... Actually, Jin's is actually pretty short. We just have to go in a different direction with this time. But I'll explain that next episode. So, next episode of BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend, we start Jin's story. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.